Welcome to the stream, it's Dragon Spirit Caves, where coding's like magic and pixels burst to flames. With far crosses patience and Gandalf's cool, he's crafting epic worlds and breaking all the rules. It's Dragon Spirit Games where the fun never ends. Beginner friendly minds, making games with friends. He chuckles on the accents, pixels on parade. Watch him build a world where legends are made. Eating pixel art for breakfast, coding with a grin. He's a wizard with the keyboard. Where do we begin? His games are accessible for everyone to play. Come on in, join the fun. Let's go the day away. It's Dragon Spirit Games where the fun never ends. Beginner friendly minds, making games with friends. He juggles all the assets, pixels on parade. Watch him build a world where legends are made. So hit that follow button and join the magic quest with Dragon Spirit Games. Jump gaming with the best. It's Dragon Spirit Games where the fun never ends. Beginner friendly minds, making games with friends. He juggles all the assets, pixels on parade. Watch him build a world where legends are made.
Right, everybody, here we are. I hope the microphone is doing great, because sometimes we can have some weird shit that it sounds like I'm in a church or the sound just falls away. I hope the sound is good today. If not, then please let me know so I can try and fix it. Because I don't want to sound like I'm in a church, although I'm not against religion. I just am not so religious myself. That's the only thing. And, I was kind of wondering, I have no clue what to do today. That is a little bit of a thing. I think we're in a need that we're going to have to make some progress in the level and actually get something to go fully through, so we can go from one end to the other, then go to the Greek mythology part and actually be can actually be there with Poseidon, the Poseidon level, so I can have some progress, can make some more gameplay clips that I could use for making it in YouTube, and for also using that for my pitch deck, which I really want to make pretty damn soon. So yeah, I hope that I can make that happen. And what do you guys think of the new layout? Do you guys like it? I just put that together a little bit. Not 100% done yet. I mean, this screen that we're looking at right now, it still needs a proper chat box, for example, and a place for the camera. That would be the best. So far, it doesn't have that yet, so we're going to have to do without. But I'm kind of happy with what it looks like. Nice upgrade, I would say. If you didn't check that yet, also check on my Twitch page itself. I have new headers for all the parts. The image is not stretched to the edge. That's a good thing that you're saying that, because I didn't see that yet. Let me check. Where is it? There. And stretch it. Don't worry. But now it's too far. So that's there. Should be it, right? Also that way. Almost. That's it. I think. Better, right? Should be better. I mean, I think so. And thanks for the lurk, Fran. I saw it. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, today I want to make some progress somehow. Probably change the ladder because we made a new ladder. It was a while ago, so I could put that in, for example. And obviously things like the those health potions up here don't belong here. They're not supposed to be there. You're gonna have to fix stuff around, and can still not get around why that water reflection needs to be clicked before I can actually put it. Well, yes, your ladder. It has a reason, because if I don't do that, your ladder is a little bit too many squares. You know what that reminds me of? Not my letter. It reminds me of Shrek. Not my gumdrop buttons. So anyway, I don't even think that the first buildings will have any letters at all. I don't know. Might just not need them yet. So let's see. We have the system for a letter. I might just remove the letter for now. And how was MOUI in my game? MOUI? Oh, and, you did it similarly. Yeah. It was, yeah, it looked nice. And yeah, for those of you who didn't know, Incredibro made again a new game. That guy is like churning out games faster than somebody can poo, and it's amazing. I couldn't tell, no, but it looked really nice. I liked the game. It could get a little monotonous if you play that very long, I would say. And when I saw your score, I think how long have you been playing to get to that kind of score? Well, that's all something that you do, and it's all fine for me. I don't mind. Yeah, just a single run, but how long was that run? That has to be insanely long. That was like so many points. You must have killed like everyone. 1 hour, an hour Indian time, right? Much slower than the one that goes in the Netherlands here. Not the final boss. Even you didn't defeat the final boss? My goodness. Anyway, I only played it once and recorded that entire area. So if you haven't seen it yet, go to my YouTube channel. And if you don't know where my YouTube channel is, you should click on one of the new buttons that I have in my info page on Twitch. And you should be able to see that. And if you're watching from YouTube, obviously, then you already know. I said it's broken. Yeah. Because nobody explains to you, you can just choose no card and then you shoot and then you skip your turn. It's not set there, so. If you just mention that or give the option, like you have no more, just say maybe like there's no more ammo that you can choose, just click nothing and skip your turn, then you already fix it. But alas, you did not. Henceforth, it is broken. And I'm just being mean, I know. Generally, people do that. I'm not generally people. I'm not generally people. I'm just your average Joe who knows nothing about it. So, and that's why I'm such a good test case. If I can break it, then another person can too. That's how it is. Anyway, so what shall we do today, guys? I'm kind of torn between what to do. We could work on some pixel art to make more things for the level because I've talked to Outsider a little bit. I don't think for now anything will come from him. Not that he doesn't want to. I just don't think he will have the time or the chance to do it. So I'll have to do the buildings also myself, even though he said he might want to do that. You're my bro, so I appreciate it. Yeah, of course. I mean, I do it because I like you and I want to help everybody. I mean, I did the same for Alpine Lake, and the guy behind that was really appreciative of that too. The game that we played 2 weeks ago, he really liked it. And even Infenzia, who loved how I played his demo, and was saying that you need to do something also on the UI to make sure that people understand more what they can do. And it's those simple things. If I don't understand, there's going to be other players who don't understand either, and you know, you can fix it. This is the chance you get to basically understand that there's not everybody going to know, and not everybody going to know immediately what's the idea. So if I can help find that out, then sure, I'll gladly help you. And it's a small thing. I mean, playing that game was also funny. It was the first time I played a Western. I've never played a Western before. So there's that. You know, we're in Unity, and of course, for most people, this probably is incredibly small. But I still think it's nice to do something with this. I just don't know if we're gonna do Unity or we're gonna do Sprite. So what do you guys say? Should we go pixel arting and make more buildings based on stuff, or even replace the clouds? Because the clouds that are behind here are not understood by a lot of people. People think that these are mountains. They're not mountains, guys. These are clouds. But what I could do maybe is import the clouds over that we have in the scene that we had before for Poseidon, because we have some clouds there. Those were, I think, quite nice. Gray boxing. You know, I'm not good at gray boxing, dude, and I still am terrible at making level designs. I've been looking everywhere for how to do that better, and I just don't know. So gray boxing is going to be a tough one for me. We already have a pretty long level, by the way. But yeah, there's going to be more. We're going to have more areas also. You learned it from a YouTube video. Yeah, I when I start with YouTube videos, I tend to get distracted and see a lot of stuff that don't matter. And then before I know it, I'm looking at why somebody from Europe knows better how to do an alphabet with country names than an American does. And yeah, not so surprising, but it was so funny that people found it impressive that there's a good-looking lady that was actually also smart enough to basically almost every letter of the alphabet name a country that starts with that. So have I played Super Mario the OG version? What's the OG version? Original version, you mean? Super Mario original version? Long ago. I don't know. Probably I did. I mean, I'm a dinosaur, so I probably did. I mean, let me check. Super Mario OG version. I don't know. Sorry for the bright white. Super Mario Brothers, yeah. You can play it online. Do you know that? Oh yeah, for sure I played this one. Super Mario Play. So, is that somebody who just remade this or something? Or can it be, right? Should I just play it just for sake of playing? Here we cannot go in yet, right? That was only later. Right, very good. I even suck at Super Mario. That's how much I suck, you know. Well, but also my computer is extremely slow, so the response is very slow. Bye-bye. Also too noisy, because that makes sound for me. Learning Great Super Mario Part 1. I should stop this, because otherwise I make too much noise. Bye. Because my kids are still going to sleep. I'm not sleeping yet. Let's see. Learning Great Super Mario Part 1. Mechanics level design. Learning from the Great Super Mario Part 1. Yep, man doing what he does best, jumping. But this is not the original one, yeah. You get an item. You get an item. Everybody gets an item. Yeah. Yeah, so, but basically, what we have in the beginning is basically we want to create a level where we learn the mechanics of the jump, and maybe we find out something about pollution and something about Greek mythology. Maybe we hurt ourselves with something and we find one of the ambrosias, so we actually get better. That would be something that I would probably do. And basically beyond that is about introducing the character and the story and what we're about. Then we go into a park and then we find the portal and go out of the Netherlands and get into the game. So I kind of know what to do. I kind of have an idea of what it has to look like. Kinda. And I know which mechanics I want to introduce. And and then I have to see how about making it fun. That's the part that is the hardest. Because from there, we will need to find a way to make that interesting to the player. And those mechanics are not so complicated. It's not like nobody knows how to jump in a game. But it will be complicated when it comes to having those kind of mechanics for people who are blind. Then it becomes a little bit more intense and a little bit more complicated. So that's also one of the reasons that you have to ease them into it. They have to know how to do this before actually starting the rest of the game, where you have to do, a lot more. And blocking things out is just never my strong suit. So I'm going to have to get over myself, I guess. Although I still don't know how. Make a level that is simple. If it makes easy for you, think of an emotion you want the player to have when level designing. Yeah, I want basically the player to understand also the feeling of me as a parent, like, oh shit, my girl just went through a portal. When am I going to ever see her again? They also want to have the player feel the enthusiasm and the how do you say that? Curiosity of my daughter, who thinks of something, she sees something that she doesn't know and wants to get to know it. She wants to learn. What is that? Where am I going? Isn't what we all do not our strong suit until we've done it enough? I guess so, David. I guess so. Which doesn't mean it's easier. So I guess if I want to have to block out the entire level, then I should probably start with a clean one where we don't have everything in this already. Then just create different blocks or whatever that represent the color of where you're walking. So normal street, normal street. Hey, Redmer, welcome in, welcome in. And then for canals, I will do one sort of color and then just go out and see the park. Then we have a green color, so we know again that we're in a park. Something like that, I guess. And from there, nothing else has to be there. I kind of get the feeling that I'm gonna go back to how Gaia looked way back, like in the beginning, like just blocks and triangles and stuff like that. But it that is, of course, was blocking out stuff, and I was being taught that by Thomas Brush, who obviously also has a great course on how to make games. So I guess that will be like how I have to lay out this entire level, make sure that I have all the functionality in, and from there make it look nice. But it's so hard for me to do, guys. You know, I cannot look at things that are unfinished. I don't know about you guys, but for me that is hard. Oh, by the way, I wanted to try something. I have music now that I can turn on. Let's see if that works a little. Let me know if it's too much for you guys. If it's too loud or if it's not nice to hear that so much, then let me know. I'll try to tone it down a little bit so that my voice is still there. So, and welcome in Redmer. I'm super happy to see you. I hope that you're doing amazing as well, because you were asking about the rest, but hope you're doing well as well. And yeah, I'm coming clean with the fact that I'm still really hard at making level designs, which for me it really sucks to do, and I should be blocking out my level. I've been told to me many times to do that. Welcome, thank you for the subscription, David. Thank you so much. That is amazing. I just saw that pass by. I don't know if there's anything coming up right now. If somebody subscribes, I still have to do those new pop-ups. I have some of them, but I still need to make that. The game starts with some family scenes, happy scenes, so bright scenic environment and stuff. Well, it already will be starting basically in the city. We're already there, maybe just not at a canal. And Gaia is distracted. She loves everything. Everything is beautiful to her. And she will be walking a little bit too far ahead of us. So that's why you will never see me or my son Luca. You will not see us. We're there, but you don't see us. You just hear us. Everything is centered around Gaia. Gaia is there. Gaia is the one. Right? And at a certain moment, she just walks away a little bit too far. A bridge opens and she jumps across to see the other side because she's intrigued, and she just... Thank you for the resub, David. That is insane. So I kind of already know what I want to do with that. And then I want to end in the park, and in that park, that portal will pop up, come out of the ground, basically, and she is summoned to go to the world of Greek mythology. I don't want that to be like 20 minutes long. It's just a reasonably short level, just to introduce the characters. It's a lot of storytelling, so it will be like maybe 5, maybe 10 minutes. Hype train. Is there a hype train already, guys? That's amazing. If that is true, I would be super surprised. I don't see many hype trains on my channel. I cannot see it, by the way, but so yeah, that is something that I should probably do, and it's easy to say, so just lay them out. If you're not a level designer and you have so much trouble really thinking out level designs, but I guess I will just create a new scene, and in that scene I will just probably just put some blocks and stuff and try and make something happen. But you know, it's still hard for me, so bear with me, okay? If that looks horrible and or that just doesn't work the way I want it to, then I don't know. It's gonna feel like a step back, guys. So Amsterdam block out, I would say. Then we'll tell you, yeah. Woohoo, we have a nice scene with nothing in it. Yay. I'm not going to put a background in this. Oh, this is going to hurt me so much, guys, not to do that. Okay, how am I going to do that? This is not nice for me. I need to start somewhere and I don't know where. The only one that can come in actually in the scene is Gaia herself. That's the only one who, of course, we already have her. So background with color to give mood to the scene. Yeah, but what color? That's the thing. Yeah, we're gonna need ground and we're gonna need Gaia, but the ground will not be the ground like canal because then we cannot differentiate so easily, and it will look even weirder than what it looks like if I just block it out, because then I just do different colors for different types of underground. Sprite render in Gaia. I don't know which color I will use yet. Well, the ground can be, but we need to put some blocks in, I guess. Create an empty ground and reset that damn thing to 0, 0, 0. And I will probably put that below, but let's put first some stuff in there. Create 2D object, sprites, cube, where? Let's put this, we do this with colors, right? So we just make a green one for park or whatever, park tile. Bring out the directory. Yeah, that's movie directing, man. That's something entirely different. So we put some materials in there. Graphical. Create material. Put it easy. Why the hell have I got so much shit in here? Not a material this way. Just have a color, right? What the hell? That's weird. You can actually trust the actors. Yeah, because they're doing what I programmed them to do. Let's call this grass, whatever. And where do I have the color here? Normally I have a color here, right? What the fuck? Okay, this is strange. That's not supposed to open Visual Studio. I just need to have a color. That's all I want to do. Oh my god, here we go again. Just to change the color. I want to do that with materials. That's an easier way. But anyway. Now my entire Visual Studio and Unity are hanging. Yay! Hooray for that. Wow. Didn't ask for that, did I? Did I ask for that? Did anybody see me? Yeah, I can do it like this, but I wanted to do it a little bit nicer, but yeah. Okay. I'm just being tough, I guess. Sorry. Let's put a folder for block out. So the park tile can go in here. That's what I'm doing, mister. That's what I'm doing. Let's position the ground a little better, though. Put it here. I don't know. There, maybe. So funny, though, that it doesn't seem to connect, but whatever. But do you guys like that we have now background music, or you say, nothing? We don't like that. Because I can understand if you don't, but... Box collider. There we go. Let's add a rigid body. No mask, because I can do that myself. Don't do box by box, go crazy with it, let your art flow. Let my art flow. I wasn't doing box by box, I was already doing 2 at the same time, now I'm 4 at the same time. There should be background music, you guys don't hear it? If you don't hear it, let me know, but I would say it should be audible. All this is not Arabic, but it is from Chris Hogan. Vinyasa. Oh, you don't even hear it. Yeah, I put it not too loud, because if I put it super loud, then it's a little annoying maybe for people. So, okay, then we have park tiles. We want to also have another tile, so let's put in another one to the object square. Let's make this canal tile. So now he hears it. There you go. Let's make that one like a brownish color or something, so that we can distinguish it clearly from the other ones. Now, why on earth does that not work? Let's reset this. There, better. I'd have just one long sprite for ground. Yeah, could be. Well, now I make it sort of like tiles, right? So all of them are one big, so then I can just tile like that. There's a huge lag. You only see my messages after about 30 seconds. Possible. Possible. I don't know why, though. Everything is slow. My entire laptop is slow, and I don't know why that is. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't mean to respond super slow. It's just... it is what it is. So let me put also there. That should also have the same kind of components. Rigid body 2D without a gravity scale, and we should also have box collider 2D. And that's just normal. Maybe a minute. Minute even. That's a long time. I'm so sorry. And yes, of course, Incredibro, you're right. I could scale this and make it bigger that way. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. But not that way though. Scale. I always hate that. Why does it do it like that? Can do it like that, but okay, then make it 8 instead. Why is that position so damn strange? Oh, now it doesn't connect anymore. Oh, that connects. How is it now? Oh, that was fast now. Thanks. Yeah, that's why he's my moderator, guys. That's why he's my moderator. Happens to him all the time. Right. That's how you know. Incredibro knows his thing, man. He knows his thing. So basically what I do here is just make... I don't understand that this position changes though. Shouldn't. Should it? Makes no sense. And this should be like, I don't know, 25. Let's make it a nice round number. But for that, I dislike that, guys. That is the thing that I hate with scaling. That this moves. This moves also. I just scaled it to the right and this moves. Okay, can remove it. Let's just do it like that then. Let your love flow, let your love flow. It should still be the same. So basically you come from a park, you go to the canal, and then you will end up again later. But that, I mean, still, it makes no sense. It's too short. Player experience over transform numbers. Parent a rectangle to an empty object so that the parent is on the left side of the box. Then when you scale the parent, it will stay on the left side or right if that works better. I did. Didn't I? I mean, that's the ground. It's that is positioned, and then the rest is not. Yeah, well, okay, so you would say ground, then park, canal, and something like that. So here I would do create empty parents, call that park. So then that is their 0. Okay, I guess. Manual pivoting, nice. Yeah, well, so then we have it like that. So you can have your park, your canal, and everything else. So yeah, what I also have in mind is that you will also have a part where you don't have a canal, but you do have like a cityscape. Like it cannot all be just canal. I mean, as much as Amsterdam does have canals, it's not just canals. So there should be also like a little bit of a city view. The canal is super nice though, because you can really show the water and that water shader that everybody loves so much. So that's the thing that I really want to show off as well, because that's a good way to get into the game. Because when you get into a level that looks amazing because of the water transparency, and I still think I need to change the settings a little bit of that water later, because I've never seen an Amsterdam canal that looks so clean. And that's also part of what I want to show basically with the pollution, that things are dirty. So in the beginning of the game, Gaia will not realize how dirty that is until she comes back from the world of Greek mythology where she has been. So when she comes back to the Netherlands afterwards, she will pick up dirt and put it in a trash can instead of just leaving it on the floor. In the beginning of the game, she will find trash. We'll have to draw that still. She sees the trash, but she doesn't do anything with the trash. She just ignores it. So it's one of the things that I also want to do, like make the player aware of pollution and how easy it is to change things yourself. Small things can already make the difference, right? So, because how many times do you not just do that, right? You just walk past a can of cola that's on the floor, you just ignore it. Who cares? You know, you didn't throw it there. Nowadays, maybe people in the Netherlands might actually pick that up because that gives them money. Statiegeld. For those of you who are Dutch, you would know what that is. But basically, you have return money, like font money. I don't know how you call that in English, but it's basically you bring your can back, you get 15 cents. So it's also small things like that in the Netherlands that helps. And I'm sure there are other countries that do the same, but not for everything. We have it on cans, we have it on bottles, we have it on small bottles, sorts of stuff like that. So I hope that helps already, but there's still a lot of pollution going on around cities. People throw their stuff around and just don't care about nature and what it does to it. So, yeah, stuff like that, basically. So what I will want to do, I guess, because that's a part of the canal, I will want to make here sort of a bridge mechanic, but it will be later. It will not be immediately. You will already be a little bit in the story. You will have the bakery. You will see things. She will be admiring things, talking to her dad, getting enthusiastic, walk too far ahead. I keep telling her, don't go too far because, you know, I cannot leave your brother alone. He's too small. And then at a certain moment, that bridge opens. She jumps over it, and then I cannot follow anymore because, yeah, I cannot jump over the bridge when it's completely open. And she jumps when she can still do that. So basically, that means we get introduced to Gaia, her inquisitive nature. She wants to know stuff. She wants to see things. Me, you will know about me. You will know about her little brother. That we love her, that we don't want her to stay behind, or in this case, too far ahead. We don't want to lose her. And then there's a moment where she just does that anyway. She goes too far, and we cannot follow. And then the game really starts evolving around her. But she will have a little bit of a coming of age story as well, because she will learn things. She will grow as a person. She will grow as a little human being, knowing more about the world and pollution and also about Greek mythology, where her name originates. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on there, and we can do a lot of stuff with the Greek mythology parts, which I really love to do, because there's so many little side stories that you could do there, show things that people might not realize they know from Greek mythology or that they actually do. So yeah, I mean, plenty of things that we can do there. I don't know, guys, for if there's anyone who's not in the Discord, if that link actually is active, because I haven't changed that since forever, that Discord server link. I know that I changed the one today that is on the Twitch page itself, and it should be working again. But this one might be a little outdated. So I hope not. So yeah, we're gonna have to make a lot more than this. So so how am I gonna show it nicely? So we have a foreground, I guess. So the ground is the most important part. That's where we walk, right? So we will have foregrounds that change. So I will just, no, I should do that the other way around. This is not important right now. We need to focus on this part. So we have foreground that we can see reflection in, and we will have foreground that's actually something else, like city ground or whatever, other buildings. I do not know. But I don't know if I should show that. I guess for now we can just focus on the ground layers, because that's the most important part. And I think I should not even have buildings maybe. So I might want to indicate the areas where we will actually do something, like trigger a story part, or like maybe with a label. You can put those things with labels. Task. Yeah, you're way better at that than I am. So I can have, for example, an empty object that will trigger a story part. I can do that on top of the park tile, I guess. An empty object, it doesn't have to have anything inside of it, but I can show it with a different thing, like for example a red little diamond that I will put like here, just for, looks like the link still works correctly. Good, that's important. So this will be, for example, trigger dialogue between father and Gaia. So with these little things we can, don't want to, oh, might be stupid, but I want a diamond. I don't know why. So that those little things will represent all the dialogue versions. So if we get somewhere that the dialogue comes, then we will see that here. I need to find my script. Where the heck did I put my script? Where did I put that? Let me find my Notepad++. I think I did it in that, but I'm not sure. Sorry, again, widescreen. No, you don't get to see that, guys. Problem is that there's also work-related stuff in that, because I do that a lot. So we have an opening cutscene where we fade into a close-up of a young girl with long brown hair and dark eyes wearing a beautiful purple dress. Her name is Gaia. She stands in front of an old Amsterdam bakery decorated with flowers. So basically we see her walk, and then this is the moment where the dialogue will come, and she will say, I will say, "Stay close, Gaia. I can't let Luca out of my sight." And she will say, "I'm sorry, Dad. I just got carried away. It's all looking so lovely here. Just look at all those colored houses." And she will point at one that is pink, her favorite color. And it's okay, just try to stay with us. And there's that little dialogue that goes, Gaia nods, but soon gets distracted by the sights around her. As she walks ahead, she sees the canals, colorful houses, bikes and boats in the moat, or in the canal. Eventually, she reaches an old-fashioned drawbridge that's just starting to open, and then we trigger another dialogue. So, no, I don't want that. I want to see you guys again, sorry. So basically we can come walking in from a park into the area where there's more houses, and we start basically with a pink one. So I can put buildings, because that is at least something that we will need, right? So reset that, and let's put that basically from here, well, obviously on the ground. Not the one I need. 5, no, 4. How can that be that it's not connecting? I don't know. I'm doing it again, I know, but don't get upset with me, please. -1? Yeah, that's exactly there. Because I just want to have at least a place that looks remotely like it's supposed to be there. And then I will create houses, I guess. But those will be the simple squares again. Okay, so that 0, 0, 0 was not where I expected that to be, but that is 0, 0, 0. With the building, you can put a parent on the bottom of the rectangle, and so when you scale the parent, it only goes up and so remains on the ground. With a parent on the bottom of the rectangle, and so when you scale the parent, it only goes up. Okay, so you mean like house? No, that was not the idea that I did that. I don't know why that happened. What did I just do? What the hell? Where the hell? Where did the rest go? Huh? Oh, I hid it somehow. Huh? What? What just happened, guys? I hit a key and was not intending to, but I wouldn't understand how I did that. Okay, pink house. Pink house is going to be a key point, so we also need to know that. So move its parent to the ground and then move the box so that it's flush with the ground. So this is going to be the pink house itself. Aha, so you say like basically now scale this one and that this will just stay inside of that. Kind of feels weird to me. So this one should be scaled. So I scale that parent. Where the heck is that parent anyway? Am I now crazy? That's this one, right? Why don't I see any controls here? I'm supposed to see that, right? I don't see anything. Huh? First you have to line the parent up with the bottom of the box on the ground. But that is done. This is exactly on the ground. But the pink house just doesn't have any controls. That I do not get. Like if I would like this too, it still gets... No, I don't want to move mode because I am already on the floor. Bottom of the box and the ground. Which... The pivot. Ah, you mean this one? Where's the... This is not the pivot, is it? No. Why is the... I cannot move that. Because then I move everything. This is right, okay. So now I would just scale this one up and you say everything will be fine. Well, that matters. It's just semantics. You know how bad I am with not making it look good. Not yet? Okay. Again, not good? Jesus. I don't understand, guys, because... What am I supposed to do? That pivot point doesn't... Where? How do I set that pivot point? You mean this one? This one doesn't have it. I cannot move anything here. At all. This... I cannot move this. Because then I move the box. What is that? Transform tool, no. Not the one. I must be crazy, but I cannot find it. I've seen it before, but I cannot find where I set my pivot point. I can move the parent down, just move the box back up afterwards. So what you are saying is that this should be right there on the floor. And then this one I move back. Whoa, that was not what I wanted. This one I move now to there. So basically like this. That's what you mean? Well, why? I don't understand why. But I don't see that either, by the way, because now it's still here. Scale the parent. Okay. But I can't. This doesn't have a transform tool, anything. See? Doesn't make any difference. I guess that's not how I move the pivot point. Try again to move the parent down to the ground. But just this, right? That's really tough because I cannot see now because of the white box. Wait, turn this one off so I don't see it. Huh? It did move it there. Now the box, show it again, and it's here. What is happening here? It doesn't move it at all. When I go back to the pink house, then it's again there. Kill the parent. Okay, its pivot point is here. But I cannot scale it. I cannot. There's no controls here. Nothing. How can I not have any controls for this? I should have controls. Right, okay, so my pivot point was not moved at all, I guess. No, but this is pivot mode, right? So now I'm in pivot mode. And now this one, scale, has no scale. No matter what I try, man. How do I scale it without the scaling control? Okay. So. Okay, so that makes it grow. Right. Okay. Yeah, I got it. So I just type it in here. I can make it 2 or 3 or whatever, and then the building just gets higher. Okay, that was interesting. Let's do a 2.5 story building. Let's say. I don't care. And of course, we will want our square to be a pink one. Because, yeah, it's a pink house. I will not do it super pink, like pastel pink. Yeah, it's incredibly weird I don't have those handles, but, you know. like that. House. So she will stop there. She will see the house. Let me put myself in there, the character, so I at least know a little bit about the size, because otherwise it makes no sense. I have no clue how big everything is. Idle new or idle? Idle, yeah. Just put in the first frame. I cannot just drag that in, can I? Oh, I can. That's cool. Let's move her around. So she will come from here. And then we'll know a little bit about her size. This building is not extremely high, because she is of course only 5 years old in the game. By the way, why am I doing so difficult? I'm doing too difficult, guys. And nobody bothers to tell me. I should just put in my player. Zero, zero. From there, and just put her on the ground. There she goes. Should tone down a little bit on the stream elements. Just a little bit too much. Anyway, okay, so we have some dialogue. Stay close. I cannot look out of my sight. I'm sorry, Dad. Blah blah blah. Points at one that is pink, her favorite color. And at this point, you still don't have the control over Gaia herself. So we will basically have multiple houses and just basically duplicate them, of course. Let's put different colors also, just to have some. Brown house. Will be, I don't know, black house. White house. And not the White House, by the way. Yeah, I will prefab them. Don't worry. But then I would have to have prefab variants for this, I guess. Yeah, okay. Can also do that. Maybe I should. I was wrong. I should not have put it there. I need to put it here. There. Scale goes to 2. Not so big. Color will be different. So, what did I say? Brown, right? And we're not on the ground, are we? No, no. I'm not supposed to be very uptight about this, but we're not on the ground. Now let's put this one as a prefab variant. Brown house. I still think I'm not doing it correctly though. Feels still like I'm just putting too much effort into creating those little houses. See? Incredible already says so. I'm not doing good. But I will make one now. That is the bakery. And then I will just say that it's a bakery, which triggers another piece of dialogue. So it has a function, I would say. I need more of those houses first. So let me put in some more, and then you're doing good. Slow but good. I'm slow as fuck, man. You didn't know that yet by now? I'm slow. That's why I'm too slow in my progress. And I feel horrible about it, but yeah, you know what I am. I don't know. Let's keep it like that. Can actually be a pink house again. I don't care. And then I'll make a nice one that is brown, but in this case it will be looking a little different. This will be the bakery. And that bakery should be moved to somewhere here. And it should be a bit bigger in scale, so let's make it 3 wide, let's make it 4 high. And that will be a trigger again. Let's put that, where's my bakery? There. And that triggers another dialogue. This is bakery. And I need some place where she will learn just one jump, and then we will get one where the bridge is going, and then she will need to learn double jump. So the rest of the buildings don't really matter. They're there, but I don't care. When should she learn to jump? Because it should be just a simple jump that she can get over easily. That is always those kind of things. I need her to have a reason to jump, but in the Amsterdam streets she would not have a reason to jump. Maybe somebody left her skateboard, she jumps over it, or there's a piece of wood that she jumps over. I don't know. Let's do something like that, I guess. Let's make a little cube that is even smaller than the rest. And actually, my trigger is still gonna be in the park, on the ground. Canal, there's where it's supposed to be. As long as it's in the correct place, it's fine. To catch a butterfly? Well, that could actually be fun. Nice idea. So let's make a butterfly thingy here. Create 2D object. Let's make a sprite for that. Yeah, let's make it a triangle. It's all the way there. So that should be somewhere here. Get like 0.5. Not so big, but also not so small. For the color reference, let's put it like red. But then should that give us points if we catch it? Or she just misses, can also be. That's also something I need to think about. Like, should she actually be able to catch it? Or should we just let her try and she will fail? I guess the story will be like she tries to catch it and she misses. But she jumps. So for that we can have another trigger in there, but it's not a dialogue trigger in this case, but a trigger to tell the player that they need to learn how to jump. So let's put an empty object that we will show like green or something. And game in canal. What? You're not making sense to me right now, man. Falls in the canal. No. No. I'm not gonna let my little daughter just fall into the canal and drown, man. Trigger. Tutorial. Gaia learns to jump. And of course we will need this to be even a little longer. And my pivot point's probably still not good, so this will be an issue. Because for that I need this one to be here. That's what we're saying, right? And then this canal tile needs to move back in there. That's basically what we were saying before, right? That's how you do that. And now we can scale the canal. But will this also scale? That's kind of a wonder that I have. In that case, I should probably have these outside of this. Not sure yet. Let's see what happens if I scale this one. See, this also doesn't have any transform controls. Weird. One parent per scaling. Yeah, so now I made a new one. So this has a pivot point here. So that should work. So if I make this 2, then this becomes 2 times as long, right? It just shouldn't move all those things. So these should go out. Like more like grounds, separate ones. But then I can say make this 2, and it's fine. No, this is bakery. Bakery was there. Butterfly. Let's put it here, I guess. trigger. And we explain to jump. I would still say that this is a little long. 2 is too much. 1.5, good enough. What I still need to learn also is that cutscene part, that she actually comes walking in here, sees that pink building, and then dialogue starts, blah blah blah. But that's a whole different ball game. But if I can make that work, then I have something that would be clear to the player, right? So if I can make this entire thing working without having any images, then I know which images I need to make. So here we should make the bridge. And I'll just put it here open, I would say. So this one would also need to have another parent, right? So empty parent, there we go. And we can put the rest in there. There. Let's put it like that, because probably should have done this different, but now at least we have a parent for it again. So everything that happens in the canal stays in the canal, basically. So now here we make a 2D object again, and let's put a sprite in there, and let's make that a square. It's going to be all the way down there, which I don't want, but it is. And let's put it there. Because this is going to be basically the bridge that opens. Let's put this as the beginning of the bridge. Bridge, left leg, basically. I don't know. Let's put it simple. And then duplicate that for the right leg. Put that a little far away. Like here. Right leg. And then we will have two things that will be in between. I think it has to be even bigger. Although Gaia is obviously not so huge. Let's see. She needs to have a reason to double jump, right? So this will have an empty parent again. Drawbridge. Also in there. There we go. And then we will do the sprite. Bridge. Left side. Wasn't supposed to be all the way to the left there. That was not needed. Okay. Scale this like it's gonna be some 1, 2, 3, like 3 in between. 1.5, I guess. No, 2. And the height is like 0.3, 0.2. Should be thin. Let's attach that on the top. Let's give this also a pivot point. Empty parent. Bridge. Pivot. I want to change that pivot point to be, again, you know, I don't know what is happening with that shit. It always goes there. Because the parent is there, yeah. I understand it now, but I don't like it. It's sometimes a little tough to position it that way, because now I have to find that one, move that all the way back. No. That pivoting is interesting, and I guess it works perfectly fine, but it's a little annoying. We need it to be open. Oh, that's hard to move like that. Or more. I have to move it a little bit more specific. Also needs to connect, you know, so D, that goes to the right side. Bridge, right side. And let's change that to 135. There we go. Let's move it. God damn it. Something like that. Almost perfect, right? But it needs to be further apart for that to work. So these two need to move more. Otherwise, there's no double jumping needed. So this would be a double jump, basically. So let's put this also with a box collider. We need those. That one needs it. This needs it. And that needs it. Then we will make a duplicate of the canal that we can put on the other side. That should be already there. Yep, perfect. Not seamless, looks like, but hey, you know, I don't want to get punished again by our good friend for saying that I'm not doing it the right way. And here we should have also another dialogue trigger. So let's throw D, move it all the way here, basically. And that's a trigger. Trigger dialogue. Not allowed to go on the bridge. What is that emote? Incredible. A squid. A squid? Why are you doing a squid there, man? So that goes just before the drawbridge. So let me put it there in order, so I have the correct place to know what to do. And then we should do another tutorial, which goes like here. Learns to double jump. Because that's where she learns the need for double jumping to get to the other side. And then there's some dialogue happening, several things. Love seeing the water in the boats. Slow down, I can let you separate it from us. Doesn't listen, continues. Nears the end of the bridge, it opens completely, revealing a portal made of swirling blue and green energy. Did I ever mention you need a bigger bridge? Yes, you did. And I already said before that I'm gonna need to make it bigger. Right now it's too tiny with her next to it. It doesn't need to be like gigantic, but what I need to do here is I need to make sure that the distance between the two areas when it's open, as long as I can climb on it enough, is that much that I can actually only reach it with a double jump to get to the other side. So that distance needs to be big enough. So yeah, proportional, but also the double jump needs to be exactly measured to make it. You have to double jump. If you don't double jump, you will not make it across. So then you will just fall in the water. And we need somewhere after that, I would say, before the portal comes. Because the portal will come in a park area again, so we will have a park tile again there. We need an area where she gets hurt. So I guess an introduction of a simple enemy, or maybe she gets hit by a bike. I don't know. And then you will find out, you will learn about health potions, which is ambrosia, and that you can actually drink those. Should be an unlockable ability. You think so? There's a lot of platformers that you can double jump from the get-go, right? But if you think it should be unlockable, then we need to do something here where she finds the ability to double jump. But what? What would she find that makes her able to double jump? Maybe she can find something Greek. Sprint and jump. So until then she would be walking and then you start running. I don't know if David is still there. He's a little bit more quiet now, so. I think you guys are the only ones anyway. I don't know if anybody else is watching. Run versus sprint. Oh, I'm more wondering if that should we really have a double jump, or should we just have a jump with a sprint that you go further? That shoe god thing. Yeah. But that's more like flying shoes, right? In Greek mythology. You have the winged shoes that could make you yeah, sort of fly. But that would be a bit too much. Because at that point, at least her dad doesn't know that she would have anything with Greek mythology there. So it would make no sense if we see her flying. Hermes' shoes, yes. Thank you, Kyra Din from YouTube, by the way. Maybe she only finds one for the double jump. You won't fly in a platformer, would you? No, exactly. You wouldn't fly. Nice, we have somebody over at at YouTube. Welcome in, Kyra Din. Doesn't happen so often, so I'm always surprised when I see a chat from YouTube. But fortunately for me, I can see the icon and I can see that somebody is actually chatting there. Yeah, that would be something, that we find something that is Hermes's shoes. So she would have to know. Unlockable, yeah. She would have to find them. Yeah, to be a double jump to be unlocked. So basically those shoes would make her able. Ah, yeah. You told me you would come. Yeah, that's true. From 43 CG, from Fran, basically. Thank you so much for doing that. It doesn't mean that you would have to do it immediately, so I'm always happy when somebody comes. So then we would just basically do a little bit of a change to the idea of what Hermes's shoes are. So in this case, we're not able to fly, but it makes us able to jump just one more time. Might actually have to do a little bit of an animation that show the shoes on her feet change and actually make her wiggle a bit more. That could be something, yeah. But where does she find it? That's also need to place that somewhere. Could be that she sees something here, picks that up. We already have another boss fight. Well, she could find something and not even know yet what that is, you know. And no, it's not like she would already have that. She doesn't have shoes on even in the game. If you're technical, I mean, our little character here, that's just bare feet. That's just bare feet, guys. She has no shoes. You can make this into a Souls-like platformer? Nah. How are you gonna go Souls-like and then have a blind person play it? That's almost impossible. What if this is not a butterfly, guys? What if this is actually, it looks like a butterfly to her, but it is Hermes' shoes? All the more reason to have her find shoes. Actually, Hermes shoes. Because she thinks it's butterfly, right? She just jumps for it, she catches it, and then it's actually Hermes' shoes. How's that? Fairy. A fairy that gives her the ability to double jump. Shoes can come later. Yeah, it can always come later. The butterfly wings go on her feet. Yeah, that could be. She's, of course, related to Mother Earth, so something like that could actually happen, that she finds the butterfly and it gives her the ability to double jump. I don't know, she doesn't even have shoes yet. Like, you could have maybe an area later in a Greek mythology level where you actually find Hermes' shoes and it gives you the ability to fly for a short moment until its power is depleted. So you cannot keep flying, so you just can get to a higher area where you normally wouldn't be able to come because of the shoes. But not in the beginning. And it could be indeed a butterfly, and just because of her being Gaia and having relations to Gaia, that butterfly gives her the ability to double jump by basically giving her sort of wings for like a very short moment. And as long as she has one butterfly, she can actually do that. At this point, it wouldn't be Wouldn't necessarily need to be on her feet. Maybe the wings spawn on her back when she jumps, allowing a double jump. Yeah, something like that. And I guess then that means we would have to tell here, after she grabs this, I guess when she comes down, we will have a dialogue where we explain what this is. That she now can double jump as long as it is active, like once. She can only double jump once because she has to catch another butterfly to do that again. That shoes and double jump can come later in story. Okay. So, incredible, you would be suggesting basically that she doesn't need a double jump to cross that bridge? That could also be like we teach her here how to jump, and because she now knows how to jump, that's how she can jump over the bridge. But she can learn something about the butterfly, maybe? I don't know. We will have to figure that out later, I guess. She can sprint. Because of the butterfly, she can sprint? Huh. Gives her wings. But not literally. So not Hermes' shoes. Give temporary sprint when activated. Not because of the butterfly. Why? Why you need to have something. She needs to learn what it is and how it gets there, guys. I would associate sprint with a dragonfly rather than a butterfly. Well, yeah, it could also be a dragonfly, but according to Incredible, it shouldn't be because of the butterfly. She can just sprint. So in that case, what we would need to do is here, at this point where we have that trigger, we would have to tell her to sprint and how to sprint. Sprint and jump. With sprint and jump, we get further. Okay, so what you're saying, like she jumps to try and get to the butterfly. She won't, but the butterfly will fly away, lead her over the bridge, because she wants to get to the butterfly. Okay, to basically pull her attention and get her to follow that to get over the bridge. Okay. That could actually work. And lure Gaia. That makes sense. Yes, it does make sense. So the butterfly will make her follow it until at least over the bridge. Then she will follow it into a park, and in the park she sees the portal. Thank you, David. Thank you, Incredibro, for thinking about this. Or Incredible. I still need to get used to you being called Incredible and not bro, man. It's it's weird to me. Okay. This also needs a parent. The empty parent. Park. Why? Park parent. So this can go into the park parent. So we don't have that because we can just tile. Scale that tile. So that means we will have some more buildings. I don't care. We might have some other dialogue stuff because she will definitely explain stuff here. And then we need to have a... Then later you can transform Butterfly into whatever god and start the actual game. Well, now that you're talking it like that, I would already say that that is actually a representation of Gaia. Gaia is not exposing herself yet, but she's there. The goddess Gaia herself. She's not letting herself be known as being Gaia, but she's there. Because it's a normal world in the beginning, yeah. So Gaia will not know that she's actually being called in by the goddess Gaia until she's in the world of Greek mythology, where she will tell her that she needs her. Does even she know who she is? The player has basic skills like walk, run, jump. Yeah. So this is going to be actually entrance to the park. This one will actually be bigger. So let's scale this to be, I don't know, 3. Oh, sorry, 3. Hey, we didn't set the pivot point to this one yet. That's not good. This is so incredibly tough to position, but okay. Should be about there. This one gets to be there. Why, come on. Never just positions like I wanted to. And then we can say this one becomes 2, or maybe even 3. Let's say. So there's a transition. 3 is a bit much, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's not. And once she's in the realm of gods or something, that's when you can start introducing new skills. Yes, and she will find Greek mythology items that actually will help her. But do we also not want to have the mechanic of healing yourself in the introductory level? Because that might be something that you want to know, like already. Or do you say that should be something when you get to the world of Poseidon? First one that you get to. So at Poseidon, as soon as she gets into the level with Poseidon, she would hurt herself by an enemy there. But she doesn't even know that it is an enemy. It will attack her. She gets hurt. She finds that stuff, the ambrosia, and heals herself. Okay. Let's put in another sprite. Let's put this, not as cap, yeah, sort of a capsule actually, I would say. Thinking of how I would represent our portal. A circle. Fine. Let's put a circle. Green, but not as green as the rest. So let's put it like that. So at least it's clear that it's different. And that will be the portal. The portal should be bigger because it is also yeah, the portal. She has to find the portal at the end of the level, basically, to get her out of the Netherlands and into the Greek mythology world, right? So for the parent, I need to set the pivot point. And again, I don't see a pivot point. But because that thing is all the way there, that's the stupidest thing I've... Let's put it here and then get that circle, which now is all the way out there. Maybe she catches the butterfly and the screen fades and directly cutscene starts. Ah, you don't like the idea of a portal? Because what I have in mind, and bear with me, that will be not an easy pixel art to make. I want that portal to basically grow out of the ground like twines intertwining into a circle where she can see a little bit a part of the Greek mythology. You can see the world of Poseidon through it. And she gets so interested that she will go. And if the butterfly goes through first, that also makes perfect sense because she will follow that no matter what because she wants to catch it. Put a parent. Put it there. There. Yeah, whatever works and easy to implement and not time consuming. That last part I cannot guarantee, Mr. Incredibro. I mean, I want to, but I don't know if I can. You know, right? I mean, I don't mean to be a bad boy, but, you know, you have those things in your mind that you want to do, and I think it would make the game look so much cooler if I can actually do that. To have a portal just come out of the ground and form that circle, then you see the glowing thing inside. I like the idea that she is so focused on the butterfly that she doesn't realize she goes into the portal. Yeah, exactly. Or that she doesn't realize that she's looking into another world right there. So I kind of want that to happen. So what I also will want to do then is border up the entire world here so you cannot see beyond the portal. You don't see more than that. That's where the world ends. You don't see more. Where you always will follow Gaia wherever she walks. You will not be doing that when she gets to that part. So then you will see her walk to the edge of the screen, go through, and poof, there she goes. She just goes into the other world. As Gabe Newell said, late is for a while, suck is forever, you won't regret the extra time to get your vision realized. Thank you, Carradine. Thank you so much. For those of you who don't see what he's saying, that is on YouTube. So, so Kyradin is over there on YouTube saying that he thinks that also that if you have something in your mind, it will also make a game better. Because I have a vision. I want it to look like a certain thing. And I want it to feel like a certain thing. And I can take shortcuts, which might be necessary even. I agree with that. Incredible. I really do. But I also want to make a game that I'm proud of. You know, I want to make a game like I envisioned it. So, yeah. Are you able to capture the YouTube chat on stream also? Not yet. I need to look into that. I've seen people who can do it. So, I'm sure I can. I just haven't figured out yet how. Because if I could do that, then I can actually... Did you actually redeem these push-ups this time, or you just did /me again? Fox Hollow does it. So, well, then I will have to ask Fox Hollow how he does it. The thing is with Incredible is that he always redeems push-ups somehow, which are 3K to do, but it doesn't look like the original message. So I'm pretty sure he's faking it again. By the way, Incredible, just before the stream really started, I mentioned to you that I was... no, it's not 3,000 push-ups. I will never get that. Why would you reveal we want Max to get fit? Hey, you don't even know what I did last Saturday, guys. What I did last Saturday was a hero workout of the day at CrossFit. And that was the Chad, which is a memory of a fallen soldier called Chad. Hi, Summit from YouTube. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Did I say that correctly? Is it Summit or Summit or Summit? Summit should be double M, right? Welcome in, welcome in. So I did a hero workout of the day, and it was called Chad, after this fallen soldier who took his life after a lot of stress. And basically what it is 1,000 box step ups. So if you would... Incredible says, welcome Summit, all over from Twitch Summit. So anyway, 1,000 box step ups. Basically that means we have a box of about 50 centimeters high, and you have to step on it for 1,000 times, and then step off again, and of course step on again. So you can imagine how I was feeling after doing that for 82 minutes straight. My muscles were aching yesterday, and especially today. Walking up and down stairs was like torture, but basically it was because of the fact that my left leg is much less strong than my right one. So the pressure that I feel in my calves is really pressuring me right now. I can still feel it. It's like, oh, one brick there. It was a lot. I don't have the six-pack abs yet. No, I'm sorry. I have a six-pack in the fridge. No, I don't even have that. That's a lie. I don't have a six-pack in the fridge. But it was tough, but it was also super cool because we did it with an entire community. And that community really is helpful to each other. So there was guys doing this with a backpack of 20 kilos. I'm not ready for that yet, but I also told the other guys, like, hey, you guys, look at me. I still have those 20 kilos you put on your back with me every day. Oh, wow. David has 9.3 thousand points. Yeah, what are you going to redeem it on, though, David? Are you going to make me sing? Are you going to make me do the push-ups? What are you going to do? I needed a butterfly, yeah. Less heavy. Push-ups. Well, it's up to David. It's his points, not yours, Incredible. David can choose, not you. He doesn't even have to redeem it. Maybe one day he'll put a much higher redeem in there and he's just saving up for it. He doesn't know. Nobody knows. I don't even know. What would be a 10,000 points, for example? What could we do for 10,000 points? For 10,000 points, I need to stream longer? Another day? Like in one day that I stream for 4 hours or 10 hours or whatever? Don't make him sing. You don't like my singing, huh? Thank you, Incredible. So nice of you to say it like that. Anyway, so yeah. What do we think of this level? It's pretty short still. We need to have some fillers, most likely. You can sing, of course. I can't. I sing like shit. I know it. So we would have to have like some interesting things in between here. Something that happens that keeps her a little occupied. There's some more dialogues also. me see about what we could do there. Stretch. Okay, I need to stretch. That is definitely a redeem. I can see that. You see. You guys still see me, right? Don't see me, let me know. I don't have a lot of space to stretch like I always say, but I'll try. Oh, I also need to hydrate. Let me give a stretch first. Ah, so you think the portal should be floating, so you have to jump for it? Arms are the hardest part for the stretching. I have no room. Also very important with stretches, guys, don't forget your wrists. We are doing a lot of sitting, we're using keyboards. So our hands are our instruments, and we don't stretch them nearly enough. Oh. Okay. You'll have to redeem a stretch to get her to jump higher. That would be something. So that could be. So then you would have something that is high, but only high enough for her to jump to. Would we want it? Do you think that's... Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? So we have something like here. We could put a block here in this second park part. Something that she actually has to jump on, so a little square. And as always, annoying when the level starts there, you have to put it all the way there. It has to be the same green as this one. I'm too lazy to try and find that. There you go. Now, on top of a building makes no sense because we're in a park right now. What would make sense if that is like a little wider. In this case, I will not do too difficult here. Let's make it like a scale of 2, and then I'll just move it to the edge here. Because she needs some space actually to get there. Higher ground. On top of a tree branch. Yeah, I don't really know yet what this is. Can be anything really. Doesn't really matter. Like you say, you taught me yourself this doesn't matter, so let's not care too much about it. All I want to do is make sure that she has a reason to get there. And well, positioning is it's just a higher piece of ground. If she has to climb on top of that or jump on top of that, then she can go through the portal and the level. That's it. Good stuff. We might have to put some more stuff in between, but that's the basic layout of the level. We have some key elements here, like pointing out the pink building. A pink building will definitely get into the game because pink is one of the favorite colors of my little girl. There'll also be probably something purple in there. I don't know yet what that will be, because something purple is also, she loves purple. And I like the pastel colors, the soft colors that will complement, for example, the bakery that we already have. That way We can also keep it pretty easy on the eyes, also for people who have problems with vision. So we already think about that in advance. So I would say that that could help, right? So yeah. We have basically the layout now for the level. Of course, we do not now have anything like a tracking camera or whatever. So at the moment, what we would have is nothing that actually works. We can walk probably, but it won't do anything because we will not be able to follow her. So we'd have to put in the Cinemachine camera. I don't know if I actually prefab that. Should have done that, I guess. But the camera with prefab should be there. But I don't think it's there yet. No, not there yet. You also need some platforming elements here to make it fun. Yeah, I mean, like we already have, of course, in the other Amsterdam part level, we will also have the Rijksmuseum here somewhere. And it might be that we might want to go over that through a little bit of water so we can also get on the boats and just get to the other side. Stuff like that. Some jumping before. Chasing the butterfly, it is indeed fun. To make some more interesting parts there. It's also a lot of storytelling here, so we will get to know Gaia, we will get to know what she likes, what she's into. So from there, we can build it up a little bit. So I guess what I know now is that she will not start like basically square in the city. She will start more like in a greener area outside of the city. Get into the city, find her pink buildings and stuff, and start to comment on that. Trigger some dialogues along the way. Get some helpful trigger like you have to jump. Means also I have to make a butterfly in pixel art. Good to know. I will make one. I can start working on that basically during the week when I have some time. Even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes. And there can be some updates also on Twitter or Instagram or shit like that. Because I need to do more updates on those platforms instead of just saying like a happy Monday, motivational Monday and trailer Tuesday and stuff like that. I also need to have some updates actually so people can actually see that we're doing something. Because it starts to become a little bit annoying also to me that these parts are just not getting anywhere. Fun fact, the city in India is called Pink City because most buildings have a pink hue. Ooh. I might have to take Gaia there then. Pink City. I need to look that up. I've never heard of Pink City. Pink City. Jaipur. Oh wow. I like that. Baylor Bay. Hey! First message. Welcome in. Welcome in. What a nice way to enter. By saying Jaipur immediately. That is so nice. There's actually, and you probably don't know that if you're not from the Netherlands. There's a place here in the Netherlands called Thorn in Limburg. Everything is white. So that's oh, you're Kyridin, so you're also on Twitch now. Nice. Welcome in. Nice. So in Limburg we have a little village. It's called Thorn. I've never been there actually. I still want to go there. Where almost all the houses are white. It's called the White City. And so better stream quality here. Oh, that's a shame. I wish that also on YouTube it would be good, but it's a shame that it isn't. Anyway, so you guys have Jaipur in India. We have Thorn here. The White City in India as well. Okay, cool. Anyway, it's nice to have those kind of things. There's in Peru, where my wife comes from, there's a little village which is pretty close to Lima, but not a lot of people know about that. And in that village, all the houses have some sort of painting on the walls. They did all hand painted walls, and it's really cool to go there once. But like I told somebody that I saw at CrossFit also who still wants to go to Peru and likes to go to the not so touristic places, that is probably some place you would like to go. There's not much you can do there, but it's really special because it's not something you see every day. And it's also not something that everybody goes to. So it's not super full of people and it's not going to be touristically overwhelmed. So you just have something that you can see and enjoy because it's not full of people. That's one thing I really don't like. So, I mean, I would love to one day go to India and see Taj Mahal because that is one of those things that I've learned about since a kid and I wanted to see, but I don't think I will ever go because it will be so crowded there. And that's also why heritage places like Taj Mahal are going down. They're getting hurt basically by all the people going there. It's basically just not good for all the properties there. They're gonna get destroyed. It's the same with Machu Picchu. It's gonna one day get destroyed, and people will not be able to go there anymore. It's already happening because you have their Machu Picchu, which is the main mountain that everybody knows, and you have Huayno Picchu, which basically means new mountain. It's the higher peak that you have in Peru, and that higher peak is already not allowed to have more than 5,000 people per day. So I saw that on YouTube from Itchy Boots. Itchy Boots. Okay, cool. So yeah, Machu Picchu is beautiful. Huayno Picchu is probably also beautiful. I've never had the pleasure of actually climbing up there because it's a climb. It's not like a simple walk. You have to really climb. You really have to. Machu Picchu has delayed the excavation for 100 years, by the way. Talking of conspiracy theories. She's from the Netherlands as well, travels the world by bike. Cool. Us Dutchies get everywhere. we are really loving going to places and seeing things that people don't know about. You know, that's the Netherlands for you, man. Most people I know, at least from the Netherlands, they love to travel. They love to find out about the world and see things that other people don't know. For example, when I went to Paris, I've been to Paris a few times. But when I went to Paris the first time, nobody understood why I wanted to go to a place that nobody knew about at that time. It's called the catacombs. And the catacombs are basically like in Paris, there used to be, during the plague, they had no more room to put all the bodies. All those bodies were piling up in the graveyards and it was full. They had no place to go with them. So what did they do? They dug tunnels everywhere throughout the entire city. And that basically is where they put all their dead. And if you go there, the first time you enter, there's a little sign above the door and it says, Ici entre de la mort. So basically, this is the entrance of the death. Oh my God, the first time you go there, you get chills, man. You do have a very scenic place there in the Netherlands. We have several scenic ones. One of them is Giethoorn. And Giethoorn is basically like the little Venice of the Netherlands. You can get to that village by car, but once you're there, you cannot drive anymore with car. You have to bike, walk, or take a boat. There's no way you can drive there anymore. That's one of the places that people always like. It's really interesting also to see. And Keukenhof is amazing. If you've never seen Keukenhof, then you owe it to yourself. The one you shared while walking, beautiful stuff, man. Yeah, that's the village with all the cool gardens and canals. So basically, Giethoorn is. I can show you guys Giethoorn. Let me open a browser, guys, because it's already about 10. Usually, this is about the end of my stream. So let's have some fun still until we decide to actually stop. Right? Oh, Giethoorn. It's a village in the Netherlands, and I'll just show you. It's the Venice of the Netherlands. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? This is how you go through Giethoorn. Like walking paths or boats. Hey, Simi! Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, you know, this is also something that I've seen happening. when it gets touristic there, this is what happens. It's too many people wanting to go through all those canals. And the mosquito situation, I don't know. I don't live there. So for me, it's just, I go there whenever I want to. And I enjoy it. I usually take people that come from other countries and I show them. And it is a beautiful place. It's just sometimes it gets too crowded. You need to go there when it's not too crowded. And that is usually not in summer vacation, because summer vacation, that will be extremely full. But Giethoorn is beautiful, Simi. You really would love that. I can promise you that. And I was also talking about Keukenhof. If you've never seen this, it is only seasonal. You go to Keukenhof from basically beginning of April to the end of May. Before that makes no sense. The tulips will not be ready. And then you go and see stuff like that. Beautiful tulips all over the place. Different colors, different setups. And it is absolutely stunning. Like, for example, they make Van Gogh out of tulips. And this is one of the scenes that you actually see there. And yes, also this, it will get crowded, but it's still worth it. It is so amazing to see that. Like, look at this. You tell me that if anybody tells me that the Netherlands is not a beautiful place, go to places like this. Don't stick to Amsterdam. Amsterdam is beautiful for 1 day, maybe 2 days. That's it. After that, visit the rest of the Netherlands. You will love it there. Here, another one that I love. Den Bosch is one of my favorite cities in the Netherlands. You have these tours that you go in a boat underneath the city streets. It's unique for the Netherlands. And if you're somebody who likes the Netherlands and thinks that's Amsterdam, go away there. Go away from there. It's beautiful to stay here. Look in this. You go through hallways like this. And it is such an amazing place. Most people I know only want to go to Amsterdam for one reason: grass. Yeah, they want to smoke pot. That's it. That's what they like. They want to get drugged. But this is amazing, right? This is beautiful. And if you go to a place like this, even Den Bosch itself, the city, it's beautiful. It's so cute. It's a city that people love. And I've been to Enkhuizen as well, yes. It's also like a little fairy tale village, If you see this, for example, that's what you see there. That is beautiful. And also places like Alkmaar is beautiful, Gouda. You can have, several places actually where you can go. There's the smaller villages where you might not think that you will find something beautiful, like Heusden. Heusden, should put the S in there. Look at this from the sky, for example. You were in Gouda today. Look at this. Look at the architecture. How they built those cities. Those kind of cities are over the entire Netherlands that are shaped in the form of a star. So they're like a little island inside of a star. And it's not just one, you have several of that. Gouda is cheese, yes, but it's also a city. Gouda cheese. Look how charming is a village like this. That is what I love. That look how beautiful is these kind of. It is amazing, and it's not just, yeah, it's also, of course, for defenses purposes. It used to be, but also it's just beautiful architecture, really nicely thought about. I had to teach stop motion there today in Gouda as a reformative school, at a reformative school. So nice. That is amazing. I love that you had to go do that. I hope you liked it. I'm pretty sure that would be cool. But there's so many beautiful places in the Netherlands that people don't even realize. This is also like the same kind of bridge that you have in Amsterdam, in that little place called Heusden. Nobody knows about here in the Netherlands. Especially you know about it when you live in areas like this. I live in an area close to Heusden. I know this. But if you see those kind of things, and then you know that there's so much more than Amsterdam. I always get amazed that people stick to Amsterdam, or especially I sometimes also used to make movies for fun. I direct and write movies, and I used to get told by other movie makers, you have to be in Amsterdam. There's nothing in the rest of the Netherlands. And like, what? What are you even saying? Have you ever been to the rest of the Netherlands? There's so much more to see. it's yeah. It is insane to me that people think that Amsterdam is the Netherlands. It's really, other animations can go easy most of the times, but stop motion needs such finesse. Yes, it is very, very delicate. It's animation, what's not to like? Uh, so yeah, basically that to me it is, yeah. Anyone who's on my stream, if you ever want to get to the Netherlands, please ask me a few tips. I will give you plenty, and you will have a lot to see, and it will not just be Amsterdam. Definitely not. Yeah, this bridge is small though. I think Gaia will get to about this height. So yeah, the bridge will be about 4 times, 5 times the pillar part or height. So yeah, it is. It should have a picture of somebody on there, like here. So a normal person would get to about twice that height of the bridge. Get me a visa and a ticket. You know, man, I'd love to. I'm so sorry I can't, but I've already told you how my financial situation is. So look at this. Look. Isn't this something? But man, if anything ever changes incredible and you get to the Netherlands, or you have a chance to get to the Netherlands without my help, maybe later with my help, but without my help, then let me know, man. I will show you around. I will show you everything I can, and I will make you fall in love even more with the Netherlands than you probably think you can. There's so many nice places here, but I'm sure India has that too. There's you will probably have the same feeling that I have, like when people talk about things like Taj Mahal, which is the most famous, of course, and Delhi and all those parts of India that people know about. You're like, no, don't go there. That's the worst place to go, right? There's other places you should go. You should see this, you should see that, you should see not that, but definitely this. I love hearing you talk about your country like this. Well, thank you so much. I mean, I think a lot of people don't appreciate the Netherlands for what it is. We are a tiny country, but we're doing big things. I mean, with the little bit of space that we have, the tiny amount of people that we have, look where we are. We're like everywhere in the world. You can find Dutch products in Amsterdam, but you can find them in America. You can find them in India. You can find them in Australia. You can find them freaking everywhere. India is shit because of scammers and poverty, but people like that are everywhere. Finally, with 20 million people, yeah. Well, already 20 million? I thought we were still at 19. Anyway, it's also because the Netherlands is getting more popular, I guess. There's people coming from everywhere to the Netherlands, and that's also why they have so much trouble with people coming from abroad. And my daytime job now is working for COA. Not that I'm a member of COA, but COA is the organization in the Netherlands that helps refugees find their spot around the Netherlands. There's a lot of talk about COA doing a lot of bad things, like it's not good enough, or people have to sleep in the streets or whatever. But you just try and figure out how to place the amount of people that come to the Netherlands seeking refuge in a decent way without losing their humanity in some points. I mean, there is things that you just cannot do great. Hey, AZ, I think everything is going great and the stream is going well. I think the sound was better today, right? I don't think I heard anyone complain today that my sound is bad or not up to par. I think everything was going a lot better today. And we've had some fun things. We've been working on this little blocked out level. Still definitely not done. We need to put some more elements in there, but I need to have at least something that we can actually get to the end of this level and get through the portal. So we have made some points, like this is where some dialogue starts. This is dialogue, this will be a tutorial, this is something that is important, this is going to be a butterfly. The butterfly will basically, what did I change? I changed some of the filters. I just looked at them, I took some off, tried, experiment a little bit with them. The funny thing is though, if I record from OBS, it is horrible. I've tried that with my tutorial that I made the other day. For those of you who haven't seen it yet on my YouTube, go ahead and find it on my YouTube. Watch it, like it, I don't know, comment on it if you can, and watch some other videos. I'm trying to get some traction on YouTube. You know, my YouTube channel is still mega small, and if it gets a little bit bigger and we get to maybe 500 subscribers there and enough hours viewed, then basically it becomes something that can slowly, even if it's just a little bit, generate some money for the channel. Not just for the channel, but also for shiny white box for tutorials. You should also recommend Dragon Spirit Games for tutorials. I mean, I'm trying to make more tutorials, but they're super time consuming, and if you only have 100 subscribers on YouTube, it basically feels like it makes no sense. Although my last tutorial creating shiny white box? What is that? Is that a program like OBS? Because maybe I should look into that. Oh, incredible, you redeemed sing mode. And this time you did redeem it. What do you want me to sing? And I need to really know the melody though, because I do it without any melody, and it means I will have to turn off the music. I've been walking to pick up my car after they fixed my air conditioning, so I was lurking. Sing whatever you like. Okay. My way. I did it my way. Didn't I do that before? I kind of have a feeling like I did that before. Well, it doesn't matter. I can do it again. But I don't want to butcher up anything of that guy, so let me look up the lyrics just to make no mistakes. And I did it my way. That's actually also fitting, you know, at the end of the stream, more or less. So we sing My Way, now the end is near. I've been wanting to move to the Netherlands, but only just got my new job to start saving it. And now 10k in debt. Oh no, David. Oh, that is... And you were 20k in debt? Oh my goodness, incredible, you guys. But I know I should visit first to see if it's what I really want. Yeah, always do that. No matter which country you go or want to go move to, visit it, spend more than a week in there, and feel what it is like. But incredible, is that 20k of Indian rupees or is it 20k in euros? Because that's quite a difference. Anyway, it's still yikes. It's can be quite daunting sometimes, all those debts and stuff like that. I mean, I have a debt too with the taxes. Rupees, at least that is, for us, it seems like doable, right? But that's because now you don't have a job, right? And David, I never asked you, but what country are you from? Oh, the US. Okay, cool. I've seen some more people actually who wouldn't mind leaving the US and coming to the Netherlands. There's a guy I've been seeing on YouTube for a while, and that guy also really, really, really loves the Netherlands and is doing everything he can. He even studies Dutch. He looks at everything that is the Netherlands and what is nice and what is not. He's seen so many things about the Netherlands. He knows more about the Netherlands than even I do. It's super funny to see that. And he looks at how the roads are and how traffic goes. And one was a video that he saw of an ambulance going from one city to another in the Netherlands, showing how the traffic works here. So basically, if an ambulance comes, all the cars move like this, like out of the way. Ambulance goes in between. If he has to go to the right, they move to the left so he can pass. It is amazing. Indian food scene, I have no I don't think it was IROC. Indian food scene, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I mean, I have never been to India, so I cannot compare it to the food in India. But what we have here, I do like. I do like Indian food here. Cannot say it's perfect. Free screen recorder. Jasimi, would you be kind enough to also send me that on Discord? That's the one you were talking about before, right? I guess. For the making the tutorials. Also create for you. Most people do get out of the way of an ambulance in US, but not everyone. No, but seriously, I've seen that video too, and for the people who live in the Netherlands, it's quite normal that this happens. But when you see somebody who's not from the Netherlands analyze that video, talk about how impressive it is that it's not just on the highway, it's also inside a village or in a city. People just move out of the way, even in a traffic light. You're in a traffic light, you cannot move forward, left or right, you think, right? They just move far enough and the ambulance moves in between. It's really, if you watch that video, it is absolutely insane to see how accurate and smart that works. Like, nobody questions it. Everybody just moves out of the way. The ambulance goes through. Okay, there's one or two idiots after that. They immediately follow the ambulance, which is obviously not the idea. That creates dangerous situations because people will go back. But that ambulance will get from A to B in the time it needs to. It hardly gets any delay. Doesn't matter if there's a traffic jam. They will just go. It is absolutely amazing to see. But also about history of the Netherlands. He knows everything. It's like, wow. And it's and then you have some funny videos that I always like. My wife, as I told you, she's from Peru. One of the first things that we showed her was a video about rain in the Netherlands and the different words we have for rain. and it was really funny by an American also. Like, you have different types of rain called slagregen. It's super funny. And that is also how to survive the weather in the Netherlands, basically, it's called. And if you see that also, you'll laugh your ass off, but it's accurate, you know. We have different types of words for that. So, for example, when it's really raining hard, we would say het regent pijpenstelen. And if you would translate that literally, it would say it's raining steel pipes. So that is a little bit weird. But we also have slagregen, which is like heavy rain against the window or something. We have a misertje, like it's just a very small drips of water that we have. And you can keep going. Like takkenweer, hondenweer, rotweer, scheidweer. And you can keep going. There's like a million different ways to just call it, and everybody will know exactly what you mean. And the video that I sent my wife, and she loves also that, Yeah, meter is is the worst indeed. It's like such a delicate, tiny little drop, but you will get soaking wet from it. And it seems in the beginning, like, it's not so bad. I can keep walking. But then you go through it and you're wet to your bones. It's like really, really terrible. But also in the end of the video it says, but nobody enjoys those golden rays of sunlight as much as the Dutch do. So as soon as the sun goes out, they flock to the terraces. They're out on the streets, and they're just enjoying the weather again. And that is something that is true. In the Netherlands, we enjoy every little ray of sunlight because it can also be gone in a second and be turning into rain again. So I still think that the song Four Seasons in One Day, it's about the Netherlands. Must be. We can have that happen, really. Anyway, I was about to sing, right? So you guys said "My Way," right, by Frank Sinatra, and I'm very sure that I will not do it justice, but I will do my best to make it sound anywhere near that. But feel free to cover your ears if you need to. For that, I will have to turn off the music first because it's a little bit worse if you have music through it. So shut up. You've got your ears covered. Smart man, smart man. Okay, so here goes. My way. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, and when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. Okay, that will have to do, guys, because otherwise I will butcher Sinatra too much. I hope you guys like that. I saw something with panties flying. Tears of joy. Yay! That's what we do it for. Okay, guys. I enjoyed it. It was great. It was the best, right? It was the best. America first. So the Netherlands second. That's also a nice video that we made. For those of you who don't know that, look it up. America first, the Netherlands second. It's funny. Let me go look up somebody to raid because it's 10:30. I should go sleep soon. Who do you guys want? I see Fox Hollow Games. We always like him. There's a lot of people we don't need to raid. There's Cetalix, who's always funny. Practical, but he's gaming, so that's not so interesting. At least not to us. It isn't. Yeah, I would say almost it's pretty sure that we should go to Fox Hollow, but I'll let you guys also have your say about it. Maybe you think different. He got a jam coming up. Fox Hollow? Okay, let me go into his channel. Look. Oh, he's looking nice and dandy today. He has a hat on already. Something with red on top, so he's either two hats or just one. Okie dokie, let's go to Fox Hollow Jam 3. Okay. You're gonna want to do that one, right? Let's raid our friend Fox Hollow Games. And with that, I would like to say thank you, everyone, for having been here today. I really enjoyed that. It was thoroughly nice today. So, yeah, I hope you guys are gonna be there again next week. And I will try to update the stream even more. As you can see, I have a new layout. It looks a little bit better, I think. I don't know if you'll agree. But have a great week. I will try to do some butterfly making that we will need now. Try to animate it even. Maybe we can make something nice out of that. And you guys have a great week too. Enjoy your stream over at Fox Hollow Games. Be nice. You know what to do. Show you guys our appreciation. And mention me and whatever you want. And see you guys next week. Bye.
Good to see you, Dragon Spirit. How's Gaia coming? How are you doing? And welcome in, all of you lovely raiders. Thank you for hanging out. Incredibro, good to see ya. For those of you who are new, Fox Hollow Games is a charitable enterprise trying to help people enter the game industry, and we're prepping for our game jam right now. We have a game jam, which is a really big part of how we're helping people right now, starting next week on Monday. Wait, is that right? Next week? No. It is next week, but it's next Friday. So a week from Friday, November 1st. So as a part of that, one of our sponsors, Cartoon Coffee, gave us a visual effects pack of 60 free VFX to use. You can find it on our jam page, and really excited about it. So we're kind of exploring these VFX. What can we do with it? What can we make happen? And all that fun jazz. So welcome in, all you lovely fine folks.